Hi class, it's me, your math teacher Jello. For today's video, I will show you how to graph a rational function. Without further ado, let's start. The given is f of x equals x minus 2 all over x plus 2. So from the given, we need to find its domain, range, intercepts, asymptotes, and sketch its graph. Okay, so for the domain, the given is f of x equals x minus 2 all over x plus 2. So guys, ang gagawin lang natin dito ay, yung f of x, since equal to y yon, so the f of x becomes y equals x minus 2 over x plus 2. Okay, so from f of x, yung f of x natin gagawin nating y. Okay? And then, so dito guys, titignan lang natin yung denominator natin na magiging undefined yung whole function natin, which is negative 2. Or, by equating the denominator to 0, so x plus 2 equals 0. So, it will become x equals negative 2. Okay? So, guys, dito, x should not be equal to negative 2. Kapag inalaw natin to guys, na magiging negative 2, so negative 2 plus positive 2, that is equal to 0. The function becomes undefined when x is equal to negative 2. So therefore, ang domain natin dito ay guys, x is an element of all real numbers such that x cannot be equal to negative 2. Okay, using set builder notation. Gets? Okay, now, for the range, okay, so we have y is equal to x minus 2 all over x plus 2. Okay, so paano natin masasolve yung range natin? So, eto guys ay over 1 using cross multiplication product. Yan. So, it will become y times the quantity of x plus 2 is equal to x minus 2 times 1, that is equal to itself, x minus 2. Okay? And then, i-distribute natin to, yung nasa parenthesis. Okay? Distribute natin yan. So, y times x, that is equal to xy. Right? And then, y times 2, that is equal to 2y equals x minus 2. So guys, dito, kung mapapansin natin, we don't have like terms, right? What we did ay, very good, group the related terms. So it will become x plus y, rather, xy. Okay? And then, yung related term niya ay positive x. So, transpose, it will become minus x. Equals, si positive 2y, lipat natin. So, it will become, so, bring down muna, negative 2. And then, si positive 2y equals negative 2y. So, guys, huwag kayo malilito. Or it doesn't matter kung mauna natin si negative 2y minus 2. Okay? And then, so guys dito, kung mapapansin natin, okay, so we need to factor out. Okay? By common monomial factoring, so it will become x times the quantity of y minus 1, right? Okay. So, ibig sabihin, x times y, it will become xy. And then, x times negative 1, it will become negative x. Right? So, babalik tayo dun sa original natin na fina-factor. Okay? Equals negative 2 minus 2y. Nasusundan ba ako, guys? Next. The next thing to do ay solving for x tayo. So, meaning, divide all terms by y minus 1. Okay? So, y minus 1. So, in this case, so cancel these similar terms or same terms, right? So, we left by x is equal to negative 2 minus 2y all over y minus 1. So guys, dito tayo magbe-base ng range natin. Okay? So yung range natin ay y is an element of all real numbers such that where y should not be equal to positive 1. Very good. Okay? So guys, kung ito ay 1, so 1 minus 1 equals 0. So magiging undefined siya. Gets? Okay. So ganun lang kasimple. And then, so we have intercepts. So we have x and y intercept. Okay, so for the x-intercept, to solve for the x-intercept, let y be equal to 0. Okay, so let y be equal to 0. So y now is equal to x minus 2 all over x plus 2. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung variable y natin, gagawin nating 0. As simple as that. So, 0 is now equal to x minus 2 all over x plus 2. Okay? And then, the next thing to do ay, ito guys, ay over 1. So, by cross multiplication, so we come up with x minus 2 times 1, it will become x minus 2 or itself. And then 0 times the quantity of x plus 2, of course, it gives us 0, right? Okay. And then, solving for x, so we have negative 2, ilipat natin or transpose, it will become positive 2. Okay? And then, our x-intercept is, very good, 2, 0. So guys, paano natin ako yung 0? Okay, so dito, this will be your, by the way, this will be your x, this will be your y. Okay, ibig sabihin, ito yung y natin dito. Kaya let y be equal to 0. Gets? Okay. And then, for the x-intercept, ibig sabihin, a graph or a point crosses on the x-axis. Ibig sabihin, kay x siya mag-fall. Okay? As opposed to that, kapag kay y-intercept naman, a graph or a point crosses on the y-axis. Okay? Kay y mag-fall, hindi kay x. Okay? So, to solve for the y-intercept, let x be equal to 0. So, let x be equal to 0. Okay, paano naman natin isa-solve si y-intercept? So, madali lang ito guys. Y is equal to x minus 2 over x plus 2. Ibig sabihin, let x be equal to 0. Lahat ng variable x natin, papalitan natin ng 0 or plug in. So, this is now equal to y is equal to x equals 0 minus 2 all over 0 plus 2. So, let's simplify. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. And then 0 plus 2 equals positive 2, right? Okay. And then, since we can still simplify, negative 2 over 2, that is equal to negative 1. So, therefore, okay, our y-intercept rather is negative 1. So, 0, negative 1. So, guys, dito, yung x natin ay 0. Ito yon, right? Okay. And then, our y value is negative 1. So, hindi natin pwede siyang pagpalitin ng negative 1, 0. That is very good x-intercept. Okay? And for the y-intercept, the answer must be 0, negative 1. So, guys, ito, yung naka-parenthesis or naka-quantity, ibig sabihin, that is our coordinates for the y-intercept as well as the x-intercept. Okay? So, now, kapag sinabi nating asymptote, is an imaginary line to which a graph gets closer and closer as it increases or decreases its value without limit. So guys, ibig sabihin dito, yung tinatawag nating asymptote, yun ay, kumbaga, barrier or yung harang natin. Yung magsisilbing, natin, bakod, no? Okay, hindi tayo pwedeng lumagpas doon. Okay? That is an imaginary line. Okay? Under asymptote, by the way, we have vertical asymptote and then horizontal asymptote. For the vertical asymptote, the vertical line x equals a is a vertical asymptote of a function if the graph of f either increases or decreases without bound as the x values approach a from the right or left. So, pwedeng from the right or pwedeng left. And yung vertical natin, pwede yung negative or pwedeng positive. Okay? And to determine the vertical asymptote of a rational function, so first, let us reduce the given function to simplest form. Okay? And then find the zeros of the denominator that are not zeros of the numerator. Ibig sabihin, i-equate lang natin yung denominator natin as 0. Gets? Okay. So, by the way, ang given natin dito guys ay f of x or y, pwede yun class, is equal to x minus 2 over x plus 2. So, again, itong f of x, pwede yan as y. Okay? So, since yung x minus 2 over x plus 2 ay naka-reduce form na siya, so, meaning, no need to reduce. Naka-simplest form na siya eh. Okay? All we have to do is to equate the, very good, the denominator to 0. Okay? So, it will become x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay? And then, si positive 2, transpose natin, it will become negative 2. So, meaning, our vertical asymptote is x equals negative 2. Okay? So, later i-graph natin yan. And then, to solve for the horizontal asymptote naman, okay. So, since the degree of the numerator and then the degree of the denominator are equal, then y is equal to a over b. Okay, so guys, dito, kung mapapansin natin, guys, f of x equals x minus 2 over x plus 2. So guys, yung sinasabi nating yung degree of the numerator, so yung may highest exponent, yung variable x, which is, wala tayong nakita, right? Pero we have raised to 1. Ganun din sa denominator, right? So, kung mapapansin natin guys, equal naman sila. So, meaning, kukunin natin yung leading coefficient of the numerator, yung may highest degree exponent. Ganun din sa denominator. Okay? Kukunin natin yung leading coefficient of the denominator. So, kung mapapansin natin, ito ay 1, tsaka 1 dito, right? Yung degree, yung leading coefficient ng x variable natin, okay? Or yung may highest degree of exponent. So, ibig sabihin, ito ay f of x or y. So, y is equal to 1 over 1. Gets? And then, So, 1 divided by 1, that is equal to 1. So, meaning, ang horizontal asymptote naman natin ay y equals 1. So, later, kapag ginraph natin yan, makikita natin yon. Okay? Next. So, yung mga asymptotes na tinatawag natin, yan yung imaginary line natin. Kumbaga sila yung barrier, yung harang. Hindi tayo pwedeng lumagpas dyan. Okay? So now, we have last part. We need to sketch each graph. So guys, dito aasan tayo ng table of values or yung number. Dito guys, tignan natin yung function. Okay? That is, f of x equals x minus 2 over x plus 2. Kung mapapansin natin dito guys, yung denominator natin, hindi siya pwede maging very good negative 2. Because the function becomes undefined. Okay? When x is equal to negative 2. Okay. So, let's use negative 5 para equal sila. So, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay. So guys, dito, solve natin yung f of x or yung y value natin. So, paano natin isi-solve yun? Okay, so we have, yung given natin guys ay y is equal to x minus 2 over x plus 2. Okay, so when x is equal to negative 5, okay, replace lang natin yan. That is equal to negative 7, right? Okay, so negative 5 minus 2, sulat natin, over negative 5 plus 2. So, simplify natin to guys. Negative 5 minus 2, that is equal to negative 7 over negative 3. So, that is positive 7 over 3. So, kapag dinivide natin yan, it will become 2.33. Gets? Okay. And then, let me erase this part. Okay. So, when x is equal to negative 4 minus 2 over negative 4 plus 2. So, negative 4 minus 2, that is equal to negative 6 over negative 4 plus 2, that is equal to negative 2. So, negative 6 over negative 2, that is equal to what? Okay, positive 6 over 2 or positive 3. Gets? Okay. So, when x is equal to negative 3 naman. So, negative 3 minus 2 over negative 3 plus 2. So, it will become negative 5 over negative 1. So, positive 5, right? So, dito guys, ang magiging sagot natin dito ay undefined. Okay? So, undefined. When x is equal to negative 2, right? So, that is why, kaya naging undefined yan, yung graph natin mapuputol. Okay? So, magkakaroon tayo dito ng two curves. Smooth curve. Next, when x is equal to negative 1, our answer is negative 3. When x is equal to 0, negative 1. When x is equal to 1, that is negative 0.33. Right? When x is equal to 2, your y is equal to 0. That is why yung graph natin magkakaroon tayo ng very good x-intercept. Okay? Now, so since na-solve na natin to, so pwede na tayong graph, no? Okay. Locate na natin yung mga yan, class. Okay. So we have the first one, we have negative 5 and 2.33. Your x is negative 5. By the way, class, bago natin i-plot to, okay, bago ko makalimutan, so let's graph muna or sketch yung ating vertical asymptote. The vertical asymptote is x is equal to negative 2. Okay. So, ito yung negative 2 natin, guys. So, ibig sabihin, hindi tayo pwedeng lumagpas dito. Okay? So, x is equal to negative 2. And then, yung horizontal asymptote naman natin dito, guys, ay y equals 1. That is the horizontal asymptote. Okay. So, tingin tayo kay y-axis. That is equal to 1. So, hindi tayo pwede lumagpas dyan, guys. Ito yung sinasabi natin kaninang imaginary line, no? So, we have the asymptote, the vertical asymptote, as well as the horizontal asymptote. Okay? And then, and of course, kaya nga we have x equals negative 2 sa domain natin. Ito yung magiging restriction natin. Kaya magiging undefined yon. Okay. Next. So, let's plot the first coordinate. Okay? So, which is negative 5, then 2.33. Your x is negative 5. Tingin ka kay negative x-axis. Ito yon. Okay? And then, ito yun guys, negative 5. Right? And then, your y naman is 2.33. So, positive yan. So, your x is negative 5, your y is 2.33. So, guys, nandito yung, let's assume. Okay? By the way, wag kayo nag-assume. Okay? Let's use the word approximation. Okay? Approximately, yung 2.33 ay nandito siya. So, negative 5 and then 2.33. So, ito yun. Gets? Okay. And then, we have negative 4 and then positive 3. Your x is negative 4, your y is positive 3. And then, we have negative 3. Your x is negative 3, your y is positive 5. Okay. And then, negative 2, undefined. Ito na sinasabi ko. That is why mapuputol yung graph natin. Okay? So, sketch natin tong graph natin. Dapat ito ay smooth curve, right? So, kung mapapansin natin guys, we have a dash line na yellow. Ibig sabihin y equals 1. Hindi tayo pwedeng lumagpas dyan. Okay? So, guys, kapag in-extend natin tong mga numbers dyan, negative 6, negative 7, hindi pa rin yan pagtatagpuin. Okay? Ayan. And then, ganun din dito. Sa vertical natin. Hindi natin pwedeng malagpasan yan. Or bungguin. Okay? And then, so we have by the way, we have negative 1 and then negative 3. Your x is negative 1. Your y is negative 3. Okay. So, guys, ito yun. And then, we have 0, negative 1. Your x is 0. Nasa origin. Your y is negative 1. So, ito yun. So, that is very good. The y-intercept, no? Okay. And then, we have 1, negative 0.33. Ito yung 1 natin. Ito yung y natin, negative 0.33. Somehow, nandito siya. Okay. And then, we have 2, 0. Diba we have x-intercept? So, guys, ito yun. So, ibig sabihin, matatouch na yung positive x-axis natin. Okay? So, sketch natin yan. Connect natin yung mga dots. So, guys, kung i-extend natin yan, hindi pa rin yan pagtatagpuin. So, ganito yan. Okay? So, ganun lang kasimple. This is how we graph a rational function. Okay, this is the end of our video. I hope na meron kayo natutunan. Thank you for watching.